there, welcome to my channel Mo Moon Tarot. My name is Mo. This is going to be your October zodiac sign reading for your sun sign. You can check your moon sign and your rising sign as well. I'm going to be using the Halloween Tarot, and I'm also going to be drawing an oracle card from the Oracle of Shadow and Light. So I hope this reading resonates with you. Keep in mind this is a general reading. You can also watch it for entertainment purposes only, but hopefully it will resonate with you. So here we go. Hi Gemini, welcome to your October 2021 tarot reading. I'm using a tarot spread by Lindsay Mack. The first card represents what is happening right now for you, Gemini. The second card represents how can you move through it with ease and grace. The third card represents what are you learning from this cycle of your life. The fourth card represents what is currently leaving. The fifth card represents what is on its way in. And the sixth card represents what's your medicine for the moment. And of course, we will be drawing an oracle card as well to get a message from the Oracle of Shadow and Light for you. So let's get some cards for you. My goodness. I'm not taking any flyouts in this reading, so I hope that doesn't bother you. Gemini, what is happening right now for Gemini? Gemini, I feel like you really want to speak. You have a lot to say in October. You really want to speak. You have a lot to say, but you're just waiting for your time to speak. You're waiting for this setting to be right. You're waiting for the time to be right. You're waiting for this feeling that you feel like you need to feel before you can actually speak your mind and speak your truth in October. So what is happening right now for Gemini? How can Gemini move through this with grace and ease? What is Gemini learning from this cycle of their life? What is currently leaving Gemini's life? What is on its way in for Gemini? What's Gemini's medicine for the moment? And let's get an oracle card as well for you, Gemini. Okay. The first card that came out, Mildew Fairy, cleanup time. So maybe what I feel for you is you're cleaning up your friendship list. You're cleaning up your Facebook list. You're getting rid of people on your friends list that aren't really friends of yours. Maybe deleting follows that you're doing on social media of people that are making you feel bad about yourself in the month of October. But let's get into, we'll read what this oracle means at the end of the reading. Cleanup time, Mildew Fairy. Let's get into your tarot cards, Gemini. What is happening right now for you, Gemini? Wow, we have the Three of Bats. So again, I have this feeling like you're unhappy with the people that you're maybe keeping friendships with or calling your friend, or people that you have acquaintances with that maybe are giving you a sort of vibe where you feel like you can't trust them, or maybe just feeling like it's time for you to move on. Like you've gone through a lot of difficulties in life where you're feeling like you have to be more authentic to who you are, more honest with yourself, and more following of your own truth. So I feel like this card is saying you're really testing your heart right now and seeing how you feel during the month of October with who you are and what is making you unhappy, or what is causing you to feel less than. So how can you move through this with grace and ease, Gemini? we have the Queen of Pumpkins. So it's really about being gentle with yourself, doing your daily self-care rituals, spending time with your pets, spending time in nature, really feeling grounded and at one with who you are as an individual, feeling comfortable in your own skin. This is how you can move through this Three of Bats with grace and ease, how you can move through feeling less than, something less than average, less than good enough, however you're feeling less than. The Queen of Pumpkins is allowing you to move through this with grace and ease by really taking care of yourself. So Gemini, let's get into what are you learning from this cycle of your life in October. We have the Death card number 13 of the Major Arcana. So what you're learning from this cycle of your life is that not everybody will move forward with you into the future. That you don't need to be friends with everybody. That you don't need to get likes by everybody. That you can't please everybody. That some people you have to leave behind. That some people you have to just say bye-bye and no, see you later, or no, see you later, like no, see you again. Just like shut off that chapter of your life to those people and just move on out of the toxic relationships that maybe you have been stuck in, or out of the relationships that just make you feel uncomfortable with yourself, or uncomfortable with your looks, or uncomfortable with how you talk or who you are. Just with the Death card, it's like, this is what you're learning. This is the cycle right now that you're learning. You're learning to let go and let things be. So what is currently leaving your life, Gemini? We have the Hangman. So being uncomfortable is currently leaving your life. Being in a position where you feel stuck, having learned all you can learn from a situation, and feeling like now it's time to move on. Because this card represents what are you currently leaving, and it's the Hangman. So it's like, what are you leaving? You're leaving being stuck, feeling like you can't go in one direction or the other, feeling like you've learned all you can learn and now it's time to move on. So what is on its way in for you, Gemini? We have the Lovers, card number 6 of the Major Arcana. So more love, more appreciation from the people that are in your life, that you do want to keep in your life. Learning to have a better self-love relationship with yourself as well, because it is important to love yourself in order to be able to receive love from others. So this is what's on its way in. So it could also mean that a lover is on its way in. Maybe as you learn to let go of a toxic relationship, you're inviting better relationships into your life, and maybe that means finding a new lover in the month of October. Let's see what your medicine is for the moment, Gemini. So we have the Hermit. So we have a lot of Major Arcana. We have 4 Major Arcana here for you in October, Gemini. This card represents what's your medicine for the moment, and it's the Hermit. So really taking time to understand yourself, to really delve deep into yourself, to let the deaths of relationships, or with acquaintances, or with friends, or with lovers, or with a lover, just letting those things die, moving out of a space of uncomfortability, letting love into your life, and using your own time, your own self-time, your own reclusive time, like whatever you do to make yourself feel like you can think, letting that time into your life with the Hermit, like really finding a space within yourself where you feel comfortable, where you can feel like you can shine your own light, and that there's no one else that's dimming it, or there's no one else that's powering it, but that it's all coming from within you. So now let's read what this Mildew Fairy cleanup time means for you. Okay, Gemini, this is card number 15. So the Mildew Fairy. Message, cleanup time. About the Mildew Fairy. Some things just look like they're yuck, but they're not. They're very good things, and they can be powerful and helpful when used in the right way. So if the Mildew Fairy turns up in your reading, it's time to check out what could be profoundly useful for you, which you've dismissed. And this could be an aspect of yourself or an aspect of the environment you're in. It's very important not to try to hide this from yourself or to cover it up. The health of the situation rests upon the degree of openness you approach it with. The mildew fairy speaks. It always shocks me when people think something shouldn't be there, like me. I grow naturally where it's warm and wet, and I love to show you what you may need to take care of. I can do wonderful things. I can be medicine, and I can be a parasite too. But all the time I'm showing you what is going on, what you need to change, and whether the conditions are a little too steamy for you. If they are, you can freshen up your environment naturally. Don't clean or use harsh chemicals or bleaches, as you'll kill all that is helpful and good. You see, I turn up when something is unhealthy and you just aren't noticing or getting it. So be thankful for my presence and build a little algae or fungi pond in my honor, or treat yourself to some tasty mushrooms. They are all healthy ways to honor me. And do not step thoughtlessly into the fairy ring. It's all about me being in the right place. Don't ignore me. Right now, something really does need to be cleaned healthfully before it begins to affect you. So it could also be talking about cleaning your house or cleaning your car. But it also, I feel, has to do with cleaning up your social life as well and cleaning up your relationships. Here's the divination message for this mildew fairy. Think of ways to decrease stagnant moisture, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, fresh thinking in your home and environment. When the mildew fairy comes to pay a visit, it's likely things are a little stagnant, a little over-emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts need to be brought in to clear the situation up. She can mean a fresh way of thinking or a fresh point of view or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find within yourself. Like the mildew fairy said, a little of her can be medicine and a great deal of her can be maddening. Where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a fresh new approach in your life. And if she is inside lurking in cupboards or in the bathroom instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that the presence of the unhealthful energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused, and never ignored. So it's not just about living in a clean environment and allowing that to reflect who you are and allowing that environment to help you feel good about yourself, but it's also about cleaning up your relationships and cleaning up the people you follow on social media and really moving through, feeling stuck, loving yourself, getting rid of cycles that are no longer serving you, and really letting yourself shine from within, being kind to yourself and moving through difficult ideas that you might have about yourself or difficult relationships that you might be in that are keeping you stuck here. So that's what I see for you, Gemini, for the month of October. I hope it was helpful. If it was, leave this video a thumbs up and please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, Gemini.